has time to bake since her chick left the nest?
Look who's not getting a muffin. Hey, honey, you want one?
No time. I left a library book upstairs. It's due today. Bye.
Oh, well, wait a minute. We hadn't talked all week. Can't you spare 5 minutes?
What would 5 minutes really do, Mom? Wouldn't that just leave us wanting more? Barbara Jean, I'm going to Jenny's after the library. Bye.
Don't you want to hear about my day?
I'd like to hear about your day.
Here's the headline. Giant blonde attacks muffin factory. Cute redhead saves the day. And since when is Kira and Jenny talking? I thought they were fighting.
Oh, not anymore. See, Kira sat with Macy at lunch, so Jenny thought Kira was stuck up. But then Kira sat with Jenny again, so Jenny and Kira made up. Any questions?
Yeah. Since when are you in the 9th grade?
I'm very plugged in with the kids, Reba. And, you know, it's only natural that you've fallen out of touch with Kira since she moved out.
I am not out of touch with my daughter. It's just that she doesn't live here, and we don't always talk as much as we... And you don't live here either, by the way.
Reba, let me give you the benefit of my parenting experience. See, I tried talking to Kira, but all I ever got were angry looks. Yes, just like that. But I have learned there are other ways to open the doors of communication.
I don't want your parenting advice, Barbara Jean.
Yes, you do. Because you know that I know things about Kira that you want to know. And you want to know how I know them. And I'll let you know how I know them if you let me know that you want to know.
Tell me your secret. Tell me how you get my daughter to completely open up about every detail in her life.
I spy on her.
Pirates are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
You spy on my daughter.
And you thought I wasn't ready to raise a teenager.
Hey guys, we're back from the ball game.
Dad let me eat a whole bowl of relish.
He's making it sound a lot worse than it is. The relish was on like 6 hot dogs.
Did you know Barbara Jean is spying on Kira?
So?
So? It's a betrayal of trust. It's an invasion of privacy. It's just old-fashioned wrong.
No, it's only wrong if the person you're spying on has something to hide.
Like if you had spied on Brock when we were having an affair.
Don't help, okay, honey? Look, Kira's a good kid. What's Barbara Jean gonna find out? It's either band, the library, or the mall. We're lucky. Kira has no life.
Apparently neither does Barbara Jean, or she wouldn't be reading a 14-year-old's diary.
I would never read Kira's diary. I read her email. Yeah. See, I put this filter on the computer that lets me see everything anyone does online.
You mean anything Kira does, right?
No.
I gotta go.
Oh, yeah. Really, Reba, there's no harm in spying. Wouldn't you like to know things about Kira? Like who gave her that friendship necklace?
No, I wouldn't. I'm not going to stoop to your level, Barbara Jean. If Kira wants me to know, she'll tell me.
Or you could just wait 30 years and hope that Kira's memoirs get turned into a movie, which you won't be able to see unless there's parking outside the theater for your high horse. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Kira's life is a movie. You know who I want to play me?
Who?
Denzel Washington.
What was that about?
Oh, Barbara Jean thinks that I ought to spy on Kira like I'd ever spy on one of my kids.
You spied on me all the time.
I did not.
Your mom has a point, Cheyenne. I mean, if she'd been spying on us, you'd never gotten pregnant. It's like you were blind.
If you didn't spy on me, how did you always know when I liked a boy?
Oh, it was obvious. You'd be on the phone all day with all your friends telling them about it, and then you'd write, "I love Jimmy" on your notebooks.
Jimmy? Who's Jimmy?
You are, honey.
And then your pockets would be full of those empty lip gloss containers, and you'd wear that pink sweater, real low cut with the black lace on it.
Hey, you know, going through someone's pocket is called spying, Mom.
Oh, honey, it's called doing the laundry.
Well, maybe I'll do your laundry and see how much you like it.
Yeah, do my ironing too. That'll show me.
You know what I think, Mrs. H?
That you're not really Jimmy?
No. I think you should spy on Kira.
What?
Yeah, go through her backpack to keep everything in there. And wise up, Mrs. H. No one gets a friendship necklace from a friend. It's from a boy. Boy friend. You do the math.
Hey,
Hey, 2 visits in a week. That deserves a hug.
what are you doing?
Oh, enjoying the scent of a girl who doesn't smoke or hang out with kids who do.
Have you been drinking?
No. Have you?
I'm going upstairs to get some clothes. Don't follow me.
Why would I follow you? I'm not nosy. Oh, Kira. I'm gonna go through your backpack. If it's okay, don't say anything. Brandon. Hello, Jimmy. Mints.
I'll see you later.
Okay. All right. Here, don't study too hard. Whoa! That's Cheyenne's sweater.
Not anymore. She gave it to me. What is that smell? Did you swallow a car freshener?
No. And where are you going in Cheyenne's sweater?
Out?
Out where?
Out there, to enjoy the freedom our forefathers fought and died for.
Why are you asking all this stuff?
I'm not asking stuff. I just want to know if you're going to go meet someone somewhere and do something that I might or might not like.
Oh, I get it. You think I didn't check all this with Dad?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Well, it must be, or you wouldn't be saying it. I mean, when I lived with you, I checked with you, not Dad. Now that I live with Dad, I check with him, not you, right?
Well, yes.
And now you're worried that I didn't check with either of you. But I know the rules, and I check with Dad. Isn't that what I'm supposed to do?
Well, yeah, but don't think you can just walk in here and abide by the rules, little missy. guys. Kira around?
No, she's over at a friend's house.
Which friends?
I don't know, Mindy, Bitsy, Bootsy, I can't keep track.
You let your daughter leave this house without knowing where she's going? What kind of parent are you?
Hey, Mom!
Jake, what are you doing here?
Not ruining my dinner.
You didn't know where Jake was.
Oh, that's different. Jake hasn't blossomed.
Come on, Kira's fine. She's a good kid.
Oh, really? So you're not the least bit worried that she just left my house wearing Cheyenne's sweater?
Hey, I spent so much money on those clothes, I hope Jake wears Cheyenne's sweater. And anyway, we're not talking about Cheyenne here, we're talking about Kira.
Kira, who might have a boyfriend, whose name might be Brandon, who might have given her a necklace.
Well, I'm hearing a lot of mights. So until I hear some definitely's, I'm not gonna freak out.
Yeah, but how can I be sure? Boop! You've got mail. Bloop! You got a goofball. Okay, Barbara Jean. What's the story with Kira?
She definitely has a boyfriend named Brandon, and he definitely gave her that necklace.
Well, is she meeting him, or is she over at Mindy Bitsy Bootsy's house?
Well, there's nothing in here that tells me... Oh, my goodness!
What?
What?
We can refinance at 4.75 with no points!
Oh, get over it. Oh, what'd I do? Did I set off the alarm?
No, it's the instant message. It's like talking with someone over the phone, but less private and more difficult. Oh. It's from her friend Mindy.
F2T. What does that mean?
Free to talk. Put yes. Oh, I don't mean put yes. I mean put Y. That's the first letter.
Okay, another message. The letter R, the letter U.
No! Are you? See, are you?
See? Okay, right, all right. Are you going to Brandon's tonight? K-Y-R-A. What? K-Y-R-A.
Kira.
No parents equal fun. No parents. It's an unsupervised party, Brock.
That she may not be going to.
She's asking why I'm not replying. What do I say?
Well, don't say anything. She'll know you're not Kira.
It's all caps. She's mad.
Turn it off! T-I-O! T-I-O!
Well, Brock.
Okay, all right, now don't panic. So she didn't tell us her friend was a boy.
A boy she likes whose parents are out of town.
Yeah, it sounds bad. Real bad, but that doesn't mean she's gonna go over there and do something stupid.
Right. It just means she can.
Kids are starting to arrive. Pull closer, Brock. We'll never be able to see her from here.
We're never gonna see her because she's not coming. But if her friends see us, then she's gonna think I don't trust her.
And Reba, don't worry. I've got a plan that'll make both of you happy.
Night vision goggles?
Huh?
Barbara Jean, we're in the suburbs, not Nam.
You can't go sneaking around looking in people's windows.
I'll radio if I see anything. And don't worry, I'm not gonna do anything that looks suspicious.
I can't believe this is happening.
Oh, come on, Brock. You knew she was crazy when you married her.
I heard that.
No, I can't believe I'm sitting out here because you don't trust me. Kira's been living with me for a whole month, so obviously she's gone wild. I'm that bad a parent.
Well, I'm not here to argue with you, Brock. All I know is when she lived with me, I knew what she was up to.
Oh, yeah, like you did with Cheyenne?
One time our daughter gets pregnant and I never hear the end of it.
Hey, I know what Kira's up to. She's out with friends.
Well, that's not good enough. You need to know which friends and where they're going, for how long, and get a phone number, and then get a cell number in case they lie about the phone number.
Or maybe we could put a chip in her head and track her by satellite.
Well, if you weren't so cheap.
Did you ever stop and think that maybe one of the reasons Kira moved in with me is because I trust her?
You know what? We might have to be here on a stakeout, but we don't have to talk.
Fine.
Fine.
Roger that.
Can you believe my mom kept track of my lip gloss?
Oh, I know. We would go through like a tube a week.
Hey, remember when my mom kept that old couch out in the garage? Oh. I thought my lips would fall off.
You know, it was kind of fun sneaking around, never knowing if we're gonna get caught or not.
Yeah. Sitting there in the dark, the scent of strawberry passion on our faces. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong, that's the problem. There's no tension. We're married. It takes all the fun out of fooling around.
No. I mean, we could go upstairs and dance around our room naked and no one would care.
You want to?
I don't know. It's all the way upstairs.
Gee, what are you doing?
No sign of Kira yet. I'm going back in.
You know, I'd love to think that your wife is insane for climbing up a tree in night vision goggles, but then I realize she's my leader.
What are you talking about?
I spied on my kid today, Brock. I'm spying on her right now.
Well, unless she doesn't show up. Then you'd just be some creepy old lady watching the teenagers party.
Because I don't know who she is anymore. You know, Kira's only been out of the house for a month, and she's got a whole new life I don't know about.
Hey, try 3 years. When I moved out, Cheyenne was drill team captain, Jake was learning to tie his shoes, and Kira was just a smart-mouthed kid. Every parent looks at their kid and thinks, oh, they grow up so fast. But I never realized how fast until I wasn't there every day to see it.
Yeah, now I'm going to be the one that's not there to see it.
Hit the gas! I've been spotted!
What?
What are you doing? What are you doing here?
Well, I think a better question is, what are your mom and dad doing here?
Never mind why we're here. Why are you here?
I'm with my friends, okay?
Friends or boys?
What's the difference?
You don't know? We got nothing to worry about.
We know it's an unsupervised party, Kira.
Where did you hear that? Have you been following me?
No, we got it from your email.
Again, honey, don't help.
I can't believe this.
Wait, Kira!
Stop. You know, I get Barbara Jean doing this, and Dad has to tag along in case he needs to post bail. But not you, Mom.
Hey. And we all know what your mom did was wrong. But you know what else is wrong? You sneaking around with boys.
I know it's kind of dark out, but if you borrow Barbara Jean's spy goggles, you'll be able to see I'm not Cheyenne.
Well, maybe we got confused because you're wearing her boy meeting sweater.
So you guys really think I'm so stupid that I'd sneak off and have sex when I'm 14? And even if I did, why would I wear Cheyenne's sweater? For good luck?
you knew me better than that.
Well, I used to. But since you moved out, we don't talk. I don't see you. You don't even check in with me.
Because I live with Dad now. I don't have to do all that stuff.
Oh, yes, you do.
What?
From now on, you have to check with both me and your mother. Maybe you thought you'd have it easy living with me because Dad's a pushover. Well, let me tell you something. Living with me isn't going to be a free ride, and it isn't a license to cut your mother out of your life either.
But that's not fair.
Well, good. Then I must be doing something right. Now go say goodnight to your friends. Oh, and tell Brandon I'm going to be sending his parents a nice little thank you note for letting him throw this party.
I can't believe this.
Me a thank you for driving you home from school and an apology for introducing me as your driver, Giant Malibu Barbie.
I was embarrassed. You walked around campus yelling, "Is Kira here? Is Kira here?"
I just wanted to see how you were doing now that you're in high school. It can be a really hard adjustment.
I'm fine.
You know, and I want to make sure that you're hanging out with the right kids.
Got it.
You know, people that won't lead you down the wrong path. Gangs, drinking, betting on dog fights, you know, that sort of thing.
And now I know.
Or pot. Do any of the kids at your school, do they smoke pot?
Nope, not a one. In fact, we were written up in USA Today.
I'm serious. Do any of your friends?
Why would you even think that?
Well, I don't. It seemed like you had wonderful friends. Except maybe for that red-haired kid who was sitting on the bleachers. Yeah, he looked like a stoner.
Gary?
Yeah, that's the one. His eyes, they looked a little whacked out to me.
He's blind. Look, if the question is whether I'll buy you pot, the answer is no.
Okay, you know, what if someone were to offer you some? What about peer pressure? Come on, Kira, pot is fun. All the cool kids are doing it. Hey, you want to take a little ride on my magic carpet? Ooh.
What is going on?
She's working on her sales pitch. We need the money.
We were talking about high school, about peer pressure and whether any of the people she knows have smoked pot. And she hasn't said yet.
Oh. Well, what about that, Kira?
What, you want me to start asking people whether they have or not?
Yeah, I think it's important that you know about the people you spend time with.
Okay. Dad, have you ever smoked pot?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I believe back then they called it reefer.
Reefer. No, of course not.
Don't you want to know about me, Kira?
Yeah, Barbara Jean, what are you on?
I have never done drugs that weren't prescribed by a licensed therapist.
Wonderful. Can I go now? I think I need a drink.
You know, it's true. If you're honest with your kids, they'll be honest with you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go apologize to a little blind boy.
My roots are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
Nope. Gotta go.
Hey there. Guys, when I left, I said empty the dishwasher.
We're checking for poison.
Oh, I don't keep my poison in the refrigerator.
No, Mrs. H, you keep it right here. Listen to this. Dextro, mono, something, something.
The something's why I buy it.
It's a chemical compound that has no relationship to any actual food.
Yeah, but it goes great on a bagel.
Coach had a nutritionist talk to the football team, and he explained that we're allowing all of these horrible chemicals into our bodies. All this stuff has to go.
What's the problem with the olives?
Nothing, I just don't like olives.
Okay, put everything back.
You're committing slow suicide, Mom.
I have my reasons, darling.
Hey guys, can I get a second with your mom?
Put it all back and empty the dishwasher.
Nice going, Van.
So what happened?
Well, Kira asked me if I had, smoked pot, and I told her I never had.
So what's the problem?
Well, we both know I used to in college.
Yeah, that's right. We both know. And that's all who needs to know.
Yeah, but Reba, I wasn't honest with her.
Brock, there'll come a time when your kids get a little older that you can tell them all about your boneheaded past. I just don't think the time is now.
She gave me this look like she knew I was lying.
Well, if anybody can recognize that look, it's you. Okay, sorry. All right, so tell me what you guys told her about drugs.
Oh, well, basically, that was it.
Then you really didn't have the talk.
It came at me out of the blue. I panicked.
Okay, now we're going to have to talk to her together. I'll tell her that I never smoked pot either.
Well, that doesn't help me, does it? You didn't.
I know. That's why I'm thinking clearly.
Maybe this is a good idea. Yeah. Plus, we could tell her about the people we knew who smoked a lot of pot and all the problems they had.
Oh, like that guy Toast, the one that got busted. Or you know who's worse? That guy Brain. He was always high. Wonder what he's up to now.
Started a software company. He's a billionaire.
Hey, Mrs. H.
Hey, you guys, out shopping?
Yes, we went to the Gentle Earth Natural Pantry.
Oh, man, wished I'd known. I need some Clorox.
No, Mrs. H, here's what you need. Completely organic, no processed sugar, additive-free, strawberry preserves.
And we got non-bleached stone ground sesame crackers to put it on.
Pure, natural flavor.
Oh, outstanding.
The world of marijuana, the pot culture, the inside dope on dope.
Wow, we thought your food was a problem. Mrs. H, are you smoking weed?
I'm getting ready for my big talk with Kira, and since I never did drugs, I'm educating myself.
Oh, if you want to teach her about drugs, you should watch that movie Scarface. Say hello to my little friend.
Say goodbye to little Reba.
You know what's really cool, Cheyenne? Is that one day we'll be able to look our daughter in the eye, just like your mom can with Kira, and say the same thing. Honey, we never did drugs. That is huge!
Yeah, well, it must be, because you keep on yapping about it.
What's the matter with you?
Nothing, I just don't understand why we're having a conversation about what we're going to tell our baby daughter when she's like 15.
Honey, we're just talking. What are you getting so angry about?
I mean, what if she did try it once, Van? I mean, would that make her a terrible person?
What are you... Oh, wow.
Yeah.
When?
At cheerleading camp?
Oh, that's just great, Cheyenne. That's great! Did you ever stop and think that maybe that's why your pyramid was lopsided?
Are you sure you don't want me to stay for the big talk, Reba? Kira knows that I'm an example of a drug-free life.
Then you really should go.
Okay. But remember, if she says Mary Jane, that's code for marijuana.
Okay. And if I say tangerine, that's code for get out. Tangerine.
Do I seem calm? I seem calm, right?
You seem calm.
You know, it's important to talk to your kids about this stuff. People think it's so simple. I mean, like those stupid rubber mats that they put in the bottom of urinals that say, don't do drugs. I mean, if you're getting your advice from the bottom of a urinal, hey, maybe drugs aren't such a bad way to go. I'm just going to tell her the truth, Reba.
No, you're not. Remember, this is about me talking and you nodding.
Look who I ran into.
I got your message. What's up?
Just a little rap session.
A rap session? Are you sure we're in the right decade for that?
Not gonna be any big deal, but your father told me what you guys talked about, and we just want to follow up on that.
I like when all three of you stare at me like that. It's comforting.
Carol, we understand that drugs exist and that some kids might be doing them. And to those kids, it might seem like harmless fun, but it can get serious real fast. So your dad and I had this friend who, well, he thought it would be harmless fun too. He wound up in jail.
Whoa.
Big time. Whoa. Drugs are bad, man. They're a bad scene.
Anyway, I just want you to know that you can always come talk to me.
And you'll be honest.
Absolutely.
Okay, then. Well, I know Dad never smoked pot. But did you, Mom?
No. And there were times...
I did do it, okay? Okay, I did it. I smoked pot.
Anyhow, like I said, Kira, this isn't going to be any big deal.
You smoked pot? Were you high when you married me?
A lot of people ask that. Barbara, this is not about you. This is about Kira. The mistakes we made are our mistakes. You have your whole life ahead of you.
Well, actually, there are a couple things that I've been wondering about, and I didn't want to be one of those nerds who has to read pamphlets. You feel like taking a walk?
Sure, let's go down and get some ice cream.
Yeah.
Well, would it be cool if I just went with Dad?
Oh, sure, that's cool. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! I'm married to a pothead! Tangerine!
Hey there.
Hey, Mrs. H, I need your advice.
Just shave right there. It'll look like two brows.
I have this friend who you may or may not know, who may or may not be real. And I found out that this person has done drugs.
You know? What did Brock do? Wear a t-shirt that said, I smoked pot?
Whoa, 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 whoa! Mr. H smokes pot? Well, that sure explains a whole lot. Oh, man. The oak tree doesn't grow far from the place where the acorn fell from it before it started to grow.
Van, are you high right now? It came up when we were giving our talk to Kira.
Well, how'd she react?
Well, the wrong way. Suddenly she wants to do all of her serious talking with Brock.
Well, I bet he's got some really good stories.
Well, I've got some good stories, too. And they don't all start with, dude, check it out. I mean, just because you never smoked pot doesn't mean you're not cool.
Hello, my weed-free friend.
Or maybe it does.
Ben, could you please excuse us? Reba and I need to discuss something personal that is not for children's ears. It's about my husband and his friend, Mary Jane.
You know that's code for pot.
Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants, you know what tangerine means?
Get out!
So you're not the only one that gets on my nerves. And he already knows about old Smokey.
Well, isn't that fabulous? Something for the Christmas newsletter.
That makes you think, huh? If Mr. H hadn't fried his brain, he probably would have been a real doctor instead of a dentist.
Man, I gotta figure out something to do because Kira won't talk to me because I never smoked pot.
Why?
What?
Yeah, tell her that you said you never did it, but you actually did. You could tell her that you did it at cheerleading camp or something.
I can't lie to her about this. Can I?
Well, if it keeps in the loop, why not?
Well, if you don't want to lie, you could smoke pot now. I'm sure Brock's got a little wacky tobacco stashed in his golf bag. I gotta go.
These are really good for you, aren't they?
You bet they are.
I can tell, 'cause they're gross.
Hey!
Everybody hates these crackers.
Really? I like those things.
Oh, you do realize they're stone ground, right? Not stoner ground?
About that. This is so weird. Today I was looking through my diary and I found some stuff that I wrote when I was at cheerleading camp. Look.
July 10th, didn't smoke pot. Disappointed in the girls that did.
Yeah, see, some of the girls were smoking, but most of us weren't. And I guess I got confused and I thought I was one of the ones that did, but as you can see, I was one of the ones that didn't.
Oh! Well, that's weird. According to my driver's license, I wasn't born yesterday. You can't stop lying. You've got liarrhea.
You've got, why are you such a big jerkeria? Why are you flipping out that I smoked pot one time?
Because of Elizabeth, Cheyenne. Us not doing drugs is the one thing I was hoping would make up for us getting pregnant before we were married. Hey, Mom and Dad, if I'm 16, how come we've only been married for 15 years? And we'd say, the important thing is, honey, we never smoked pot. Well, I guess we can't say that now, can we, Puffy?
We could buy.
Oh, yeah, that's brilliant, Cheyenne. If we're going to lie about that, why don't we just lie about when we got married? I like it.
Hey, Kira, you got a minute? There's, something I need to talk to you about.
Mom, we've had the sex talk 4 times. Unless something's changed, I get it.
Ha 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 ha, funny. No, the thing is, you know the other night when I told you that I'd never smoked pot? Well, that wasn't exactly the whole story. The truth is, this isn't exactly really easy for me to say, but I never smoked pot.
I know, Mom. Look, I'd love to talk more, but I'm meeting a private plane from Colombia.
Kira, how many times have you smoked pot?
Counting church?
How many times?
Never. I've never done it.
Me either. We've got something in common, huh? How many times you been offered to smoke pot?
Twice.
Twice? I've probably been offered over 200 times.
200 times?
Well, you don't live with a guy named Toast without being offered the bong a lot.
Dad's nickname was Toast?
No! No, another guy that lived in the house. But the point is, even being offered it all those times, I never did it. So let me ask you this. Are you planning on smoking pot?
It's not really the kind of thing you plan.
You're right, it's not. That's why you might want to know what it was like for me to turn it down all those times. Or what people said to try to get me to do it. Or if I feel like I've missed out on something. Don't you think what I went through has value?
I never thought of it that way.
Me neither. I just pulled that one out of my hat. Honey, anything I can take from my life to make your life safer, that has value to me.
Hey, kiddo, sorry I'm late. Hi, Reba.
Hey.
So, you want to go get that smoothie?
Actually, Dad, I wanted to go talk to Mom first. Can we get a smoothie later?
Yeah, sure, when you get back.
Okay, cool. Bye.
Have fun.
Hey, honey.
Hey. Like, remember the other day when I came home and I asked you how was your day and then you talked for 45 minutes? That's communication. Please don't make me do this.
I don't know what you're trying to tell me, but I bet I will after our workshop.
You know, I don't know how we got sucked into this. I mean, we don't have any problems. What's that mean?
Oh, you'll find out.
You don't have to have problems to learn how to communicate better. Dr. Todd teaches you to resolve conflict. If the cowboys would have had Dr. Todd, I bet they would have gotten along better with the Indians, and we would still refer to corn as maize.
Is this about me not taking those salsa dancing lessons? Because I will. I'll even wear the tight pants.
Okay, I know what the problem is. Okay, Cheyenne? Mm-hmm. Seriously, what's the problem?
Oh, that Dr. Todd guy called and said he can't make it. Just kidding.
Oh, Reba, thank you so much for letting us do this here.
Oh, and thank you very much for letting me videotape it and selling it online.
Hey, Reba, what's in the box? Oh, wait, don't tell me. Let me guess. Okay, I'm gonna need a hint.
It's Kira's stuff.
Kira's stuff. Kira's stuff. I'm gonna need another hint.
I finally cleaned out her room. It was about time that I showed her I'm accepting the fact that she's moved out.
I accepted her decision the second she got off the front porch.
There's Dr. Todd. Everybody, act sane.
Hi. I'm looking for a Barbara Jean and Brick.
I'm Barbara Jean.
And Brickhead's over there.
It's Brock. Brock with an O.
Oh, I'm sorry. My last patients cried all over my papers.
Hi, Van. Mm-hmm. I suppose my wife Cheyenne has told you all about our problems?
Actually, no, but I'm sure we'll be able to get to the bottom of whatever is bothering you.
Okay. Wow, this is weird, but I kind of feel safe.
My roots are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
Are you getting rid of Kira's stuff?
Yeah, kind of.
Is it because she didn't clean her room?
Yes.
Oh, I gotta go do something.
Hey, Mom. Oh, hey, honey. Thanks for coming over. I thought it was about time that I gave you this.
But that's my stuff. From my room.
In a box. In the kitchen. Your turn.
I can't believe you went through my stuff.
Well, why are you getting so mad?
If you don't know, then I'm not going to tell you.
Well, what if you tell me, but I promise to keep it to myself?
How do we define conflict?
You think this is funny? You think my feelings are a joke?
How do I know what your feelings are? You never tell me what's going on.
I didn't plan this, I swear.
Reba, you should join us.
Yeah, I could help, you know.
If you can get her to talk to me, Brick will pay you double.
You can't be serious. Therapy?
You can't be serious. Double?
I'm so fed up, I'll ask anybody for help. But I can't watch you walk away without knowing what happened. So park it.
Fine, but you can't make me talk.
That's right. Don't say anything, Kira.
I don't feel safe anymore.
Okay, here we go. Kira, have a breakthrough.
Therapy isn't as simple as the kind you see on TV. Although, if any of you are connected with the television industry, I have got a great idea for a new show.
I just want to say up front, I don't want to do this.
And I'm betting you're the first one to cry. Okay, for our first exercise, we are going to be sharing the things that bother us.
Oh, good idea. Kira, start sharing.
Well, no, not so eager, Beaver. I want you to pair off with someone other than who you're here with.
Oh, I call Reba.
Ow!
And Mr. H. All right, we're good.
I'm not getting stuck with Kira. I want Mom.
I'll kill her before I let you take her.
All right, freeze. What did we just learn here?
Did I pick the wrong seat?
No, that you're all playing it safe. You know, sharing should be difficult, maybe even a little painful. That's why I get to pick your partners, all right? So I want, yes, you with you. And you with you. No. Yes, and you with you. Great.
Who made him the boss?
A university in Mexico. Now, I know we all like to pretend that we don't have any problems, but conflict resolution only works if we admit that, yeah, there are some things that bother us. So, even the slightest little resentment, bring it up.
This is taking too long.
Tell it to Brick. There you go.
Well, thank you.
Here's for you.
Okay, well, I just feel kind of awkward saying bad things about your father to you.
Please, I live with Mom.
Okay. Well, for one thing, he has no sense of romance. I thought it'd be cute if we got matching name tattoos. You know, simple, classy tattoos on the butt. But he wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't?
No. Oh.
They just started talking. How can they be so mad?
Shh. I can't read Kira's lips with you yakking at me.
I'm supposed to be sharing.
Okay, fine. Let's get this over with. Tell me everything that bugs you about Barbara Jean. Actually, this will make it faster. You do one, I'll do one.
Well, to be honest, I don't have a problem with Barbara Jean. In fact, our life is one never-ending slice of bliss.
Brock, I know her.
You're right. She drives me crazy. Like, check this out. The other night...
So what's going on with you and Mrs. H?
Drop it, Van.
But we're supposed to share, Kira.
Okay, then you start. Tell me all you hate about Cheyenne.
I don't think so.
Why not?
Because I don't remember everything I say, and you'll make something up.
Okay, fine. Doesn't matter anyway. Cheyenne already told me all about your problems.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. She said you're easily manipulated.
Oh, yeah? Well, let me tell you something about Cheyenne.
Look, I love him to death, but every time I tell him to do something, he acts like he's not even listening. Van.
Oh, of course. But if that's all your dad did, that won't bother me.
Hey, it's my turn.
Oh, wonder if Van's telling Kira how it's always your turn.
Because it's not just making the bed. No, it's having to arrange 14 stuffed animals in a specific order. And Binky can't be next to Lulu because they have a history. Which Barbara Jean says is private. And this is the really sick part. I want to know what it is. I didn't realize how much stuff I was keeping inside. You know, it's great to be able to talk to you like this.
Yeah, we never could talk about Barbara Jean when we were married.
So, your turn, Reba. What's the deal with Kira?
I don't know, I'd love to tell you what's wrong, Brock, but I don't know. She won't tell me. She just gets mad and storms out. Then I lie awake all night wondering if she's difficult or if I'm a bad parent. It's because she's difficult.
So there it is. That's how I feel. Now you let me have it. Come on.
What you're saying makes sense.
Well, it does to me, Kira. Wait a minute, you didn't do your whole make fun of Van thing. You must be really upset. So you want to talk about what's bugging you?
Mom cleaned out my room.
Not fair. We have to clean our room because apparently she's not our maid.
Yeah, well, it's just not my room anymore. You wouldn't understand.
No, I think I do. When I moved out 2 years ago, my parents did the exact same thing, only opposite.
Van.
No, hear me out. See, they kept my room the exact way I left it, and I liked that. I mean, I would have been upset if they turned into a sewing room or a pub. Because that would mean that part of my life was over.
You do understand. Mom wouldn't turn my room into a pub.
Nah, I don't think she will. But that would be really awesome!
Okay, people, it's time for a break. You can all relax and stretch your legs for a bit. Or you can come browse through the dining room/gift shop. First customer gets a free Dr. Todd coffee mug.
I'm not saying this is a total waste of time, but I'm getting frustrated. So either you tell me why my daughter's mad at me or I'm closing down your gift shop.
Well, it's going to happen. It's just not soup yet.
It's not a jelly donut either. What's that got to do with it?
Well, it's like I said in my book, Relationship Soup. We're still adding ingredients. It has to simmer so all the flavors can combine into a rich, delicious broth.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Well, while we're waiting, why don't we make ourselves a sandwich with all this bologna?
All right, there you go. And just in case, God forbid, it doesn't work out with the brickster, there is my home phone number.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? I wasn't too happy about doing this, but that whole sharing thing was actually pretty good. I got a lot off my chest.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Good. Then you're really going to love this next part.
Yeah, what next part?
Well, we are going to share with the group what we told each other. It's called tattling.
Tattling?
You are going to be the first one to cry. Okay, everybody, it is tattle time. You know, people say to me, wouldn't it be simpler just to tell the person who's bothering you what's wrong? Well, I say, simple or stupid.
Stupid.
Yes, it is stupid, because people just get defensive when they hear the same old complaints from the same old person. They just stop listening. But they will listen to a neutral third party, a person who I like to call the Tattler. And the Tattler is a registered trademark of Dr. Todd, Inc.
Now we're talking. Okay, Van, you tattle first. What's stuck in Kira's craw?
Did you graduate from the University of Mexico? Okay, let's start with her.
Be honest and truthful. You got 10 seconds.
Well, Cheyenne is worried that Van is lazy. But I'll tell you who's lazy. Brock is lazy. Yeah. Every morning he gets up, gets a paper, has a cup of coffee while I'm busting my behind with the baby.
I work, Barbara Jean.
Yeah, I know you work. You work on your short game and your putting and your dirty joke telling. You must be exhausted. Anyway, that's what's bothering Cheyenne.
Okay, let's stick with the exercise, okay? We're supposed to be telling what the other person complained about.
Okay, well, I'm supposed to say what Reba's problem is with Kira, but can I just say this first? You know, it's crazy that Binky and Lulu have a history. And it's even worse that you won't tell me what it is.
Everything I do is crazy. Like it's so crazy to want to get matching tattoos.
No, it's not crazy if I'm a biker named Spleen and you're my old lady. Okay, what if we did that and then something happened?
What do you mean? Like we'd get divorced?
I'm just saying that once you've been divorced, it makes you aware that it's possible, okay?
Don't you think I know it's possible? If you could leave someone as wonderful as Reba, you could certainly leave me. But honey, I choose hope. I believe that our love is a love that lasts forever. And I am willing to put my butt on the line.
Yeah, Brock, you willing to put your butt on the line?
I'm willing to buy you a platinum tennis bracelet.
Done.
Man, this guy is good. Fix us next.
No. We're next.
No, you are still simmering. Now, who wants to tattle on Van?
Kira, I'm gonna get in so much trouble, but then he's gonna fix it.
Yeah, Kira, put Van in the hot seat.
Well, he said he loves his wife very much, and she's perfect.
Liar!
I would never say that. I said Cheyenne's always mad at me, and I don't know why.
You do too know why. You always mess things up on purpose.
Why would I do that?
So I don't ask you to do them anymore.
Oh, I wish I was that smart.
Okay. Well, if you are so innocent, why do you always stop doing things? You dressed Elizabeth once. Once!
Because you changed her when I was done.
Yeah? Well, you put her frog shirt on with the ducky pants.
And everyone knows they're mortal enemies. When you correct me, you make me feel like I'm a bad father.
What?
Yeah, like when she goes out dressed like that. You're really embarrassed of me.
Fian, I am never embarrassed of you. And you've given her tons of opportunities. I'm sorry, Van. From now on, I'm gonna let you do everything. And I'm not even gonna lift a finger.
Oh, you are a great girl, Cheyenne.
Yeah.
I get so lucky.
Yeah.
Phew.
All righty. That's 2 down, 1 to go. Who wants to tattle on the kid?
Oh, okay. Everybody pipe down. Here's where brick pays double. Okay, Van, spill the mystery.
Pass.
Pass? Pass? What do you mean pass? There's no pass in soup.
Well, I think if Kira wants you to know, she'll tell you.
Maybe next workshop. Wow, grown-ups have so much fun.
Here, wait up. What do you think think you're going? You can't make soup if the noodles are going to get ticked off and leave.
I've had enough, Dr. Todd, for one night.
Oh, no. We're going to finish this. Okay, you want to know what I said to your dad after he stopped whining about Barbara Jean's stuffed toys?
You don't have to tell me, Mom. I already know what you said.
Oh, prove it! Come on, hotshot, prove it to me that you can read minds.
Okay, fine. You said you hate me.
What? Oh, honey, how could you possibly think that?
The box.
The box? No, the box means I love you, that I finally accepted your decision to move out.
No, it doesn't. It says you hate me and I can never come back.
You know what a trick question, but yes.
Great. Then pretend I called you a bad name and ground me.
Why?
Hey, who's ready to go to Teddy Bears on Ice?
I'm going to wash your mouth out with soap, young lady. You're grounded.
I hate you, Mom.
Nice try, Kira.
Where's Jakey? I want to get his picture taken with all the teddy bears.
He must be upstairs saying goodbye to his dignity.
What's the big deal? I'm looking forward to it. They have Heineken on tap, so. Hey, listen, I thought you said you were going to have Jakey ready to go.
He didn't sleep very well last night, Brock. He had nightmares. Any idea why?
Dad let him watch scary movies. You and the teddy bears started it.
So he's learning how to process fear. It's a good thing.
Well, it might not be the movies that scared him, Dad. It might be because of...
Kira?
Because what?
Nothing.
Dad's house is haunted. Wow, how bitter am I about going to this thing?
We just let it go.
Well, the real estate agent told Dad that a former owner died in the house.
He didn't die in the house. He just happened to be home at the time he passed away.
You bought a haunted house?
It's not haunted. And next to toxic mold, death is one of the best bargaining chips in real estate. Now, can we please stop talking about this before Barbara Jean hears?
Fine by me. Making Barbara Jean nuts is only fun when you don't live with her.
I don't live with her.
No, Reba, you can't tell her.
Oh, why not? Because she might get scared and keep you up at night? It might help her learn to process fear.
I am not kidding, Reba. She really believes everything. I mean, ghosts, witches. She even thinks the bag boy down at the grocery store gave her the evil eye.
I like that kid.
Hey, we're all ready. I want to go. I sat through your Christmas pageant. You're going.
Barbara Jean, you'll never believe what I just heard about the people who used to live in your house.
Oh, really? What?
Hey, come on, we better get going if we want to beat the traffic. Come on, Jay. Let's go.
Wow, I've heard of people dying to sell their house, but wow.
Okay, everybody in the car, away from Reba.
Oh, Brock, I'm just teasing. I'm not going to tell Barbara Jean that someone died in your house. Unless it slips.
She nailed the drawers shut and hid the knives. Not that I was looking for one.
Why did you do this?
Ghosts like to open drawers.
So do I.
Since when? Since your ghostly essence entered my husband's weak vessel. Brock, can you hear me?
I am not possessed, Barbara Jean, and there is nothing wrong with this house. For pity's sake, we've lived here for 3 months and nothing has happened.
What about all those noises I heard in the garage last week?
Is that what you're worried about, sweetheart? I have good news. It was rats.
Well, how about when all my Beanie Babies ended up in the attic?
That was... You're right, that was a little weird.
Yeah.
That's no way to answer the door at a haunted house. You're supposed to go, "You rang."
Oh, that's very funny. Well, I hope you're happy. You've made Barbara Jean crazy.
Oh, Barbara Jean was born crazy, Brock. I can't take credit for God's work.
All right, fine. You made your point. I won't let Jake watch any more scary movies. Now, will you please tell Barbara Jean there are no ghosts in this house?
Won't you tell her?
Oh, she won't listen to me. I still can't convince her that the ghost won't get us just because we're not all in the same room.
Family safety count. 1.
2.
Kira! 3.
Please, Reba, talk to her. She'll listen to you.
Oh, hi, Reba. You are Reba, aren't you? You're Reba, all right. Oh, and you can be number 4.
Okay. What number is that lady going to be behind you?
What lady?
No, lady. There is no lady.
No, because she just went through that wall. Oh my gosh, is it suddenly chillier in here? Oh gosh.
Like a grave. Oh, I gotta get out of here.
What did you do that for?
I can't help it, it's funny.
Funny? Funny? You think it's funny that I had to spin around 10 times last night before I got into bed? I broke a perfectly good lamp.
It's a little funny.
I can't stay here. We're gonna spend the day at the mall.
Reba?
Yeah, you'll be safer there.
Or you could just hang out at Reba's.
Whew, even better. I'll see you at home, Reba.
Now it's a little fun.
And that's when I saw it. All the sticks at the base of that tree spelled out the words Barbara Jean. But not in a language anyone's ever seen before.
Oh my gosh, I know that language.
What does that mean?
Go home.
Where do you want me to go? Brock's still at work and Kira's not home from school yet. You certainly don't expect me to be alone in a house with a ghost.
You have a ghost?
Oh, yeah. Someone died there.
That doesn't mean anything. Where you get this crazy connection between ghosts and dead people is beyond me.
You know what? I wonder if anyone ever died here.
People died in our house?
Oh, not yet. Hey, Jake, you want a popsicle?
Oh, I ate the last one.
Okay, how about a cookie?
Nope, those are gone too.
Ice cream?
Guilty.
I think the ghost at her house starved to death.
All right, Henry and Elizabeth are finally down for their nap.
Oh, you guys, thanks so much for watching Henry. I couldn't possibly let a baby spend the night in a haunted house.
I don't believe in ghosts. I believe in the circle of life. Hakuna ta-ta-ta-ta!
You know, it's great for Elizabeth to have someone her own age to play with. I mean, how much time can an adult spend playing peekaboo?
Tell me about it. Where's Elizabeth? I don't have to look. I know she's right there.
Yeah. Well, we don't play those kind of games with Henry. We give him toys that expand his mind.
Henry plays with that?
Uh-huh.
Wasn't that a toy for like ages 5 and up?
Oh, yeah. But they just put those ages on the box to make dumb kids' parents feel better. So what does Elizabeth play with?
Mostly her feet. Oh. She can fit 5 toes in her mouth.
Anyway, I bet Reba's looking for me by now. Reba! Hey, wait, Reba!
We need to get Elizabeth a tutor, now.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't become a zookeeper. Because once a kangaroo decides it doesn't like you, forget it. So, tell me some of your unfulfilled dreams.
Most of them involve you. And a train.
Hey.
Well, isn't this cozy? Oh, Reba, I've got to thank you.
You know, I would have worried leaving Barbara Jean all alone with that ghost you told her about. Luckily, she was over here, safe with you all day long. Okay, then, I can see you two have had enough fun. Barbara Jean, honey, you can come home. I found out that our house can't be haunted because the man who died there had a very peaceful passing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then his wife, insane with grief, killed herself and their pet dog.
She was on her way back to your house.
I know. I nipped that one in the bud.
So it's come down to this. Barbara Jean, I got you a little something. Here you go.
Getting rid of the unwanted.
I saw it and thought of you.
What is it?
It's instructions for cleansing your house of evil spirits, but it's not that easy, though. It takes 2 people all night.
Do you really have to have 2 people?
Yep. 1, 2. Have fun, Brock.
Well, gee, thanks, Reba. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be home this weekend.
What?
He's got a golf trip in Vegas that he can't get out of.
Hey, I only get to play golf twice. The rest of the time, I'm stuck in Vegas.
Kira?
Well, don't look at me. I'm spending the night at Tammy's.
You hate Tammy.
Yeah, but at least she doesn't walk around with a bloody axe calling, "Here, Spot."
Hey, you know what? Reba bought you the book. I bet she could help you get rid of that ghost.
Oh, Reba, would you? I just can't live with an evil presence in my house.
Then you shouldn't have married him. I'm sorry, Barbara Jean, but there's no way I'm going to spend the night at your house chasing ghosts.
Well, if you won't help me cleanse the house, I guess I'm just going to have to stay here until Brock gets back.
Oh, that'd be great. Then I could take the later flight home.
I've just got one thing to say to you.
Okay, well, I'll call you when I get to the hotel, which I think is one of those really loud strip. I'm not going to get any reading done.
Okay, sweetums. I love you.
I love you more, Huggums.
Man, this house is scary.
Okay, Reba, I'm going to go get the stuff and then we can get started. Oh, if this weren't so terrifying, it'd be fun.
Rob, next time you leave me for somebody, make sure she's not a big old wimp.
It's too bad we can't all be as brave as you, Reba. Hey, you got a spider in your hair.
Nice try, Brock.
Look out, Ghost! Reba's busting a move!
Can we just get this over with, please?
Okie doke. Now, according to the book, we need to perform a seance, contact the lingering spirit, and politely ask him to leave. He will then communicate his responses through the supernatural powers of the Ouija board.
Made by Parker Brothers. Fun for the whole family, living and dead.
Hello, spirit world. Residing here at 4282 Oak Avenue. This is Barbara Jean and Reba calling. Say hello, Reba.
Sup?
If there is an otherworldly presence in this house, please speak to us. It's moving. It's moving.
Yeah, 'cause you're moving it.
I'm not moving it. You're moving it.
I'm not moving it.
Are you moving it? You're moving it, aren't you? Reba? Reba?
I'm not Reba.
all bathed and ready for bed, and Elizabeth is waiting for you upstairs to go sing your goofy opera version of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
Well, singing opera won't make her smarter.
What are you talking about?
I've been reading these child development books, and we've been doing it wrong with Elizabeth.
I don't think so, Van.
Oh, yes, we have. We've wasted so much time. All that time I spent blowing on her stomach, I could have been teaching her the periodic table of elements.
Van, Elizabeth laughs when you blow on her stomach.
Well, there's plenty of time for laughter later, when she's a chemist.
Okay, all right. Look, I do not know what you are all worked up about. I told you it is completely normal for kids to develop at different rates.
Yeah, but what if she's behind the other kids to begin with?
Why would she be behind?
Because of me. Maybe I'm not the sharpest tool in the chandelier.
You're plenty sharp.
Yeah, right. I couldn't tie my shoe until I was 5 years old.
Yeah, and your mom told me why. Because when you put the little rabbit through the rabbit hole, all of a sudden your shoes would turn into a spaceship or race cars, and you'd run off in your socks playing this incredibly creative game.
Yeah, those rabbits were kind of hilarious.
You are kind of hilarious. And inventive. And smart.
Well,
and your daughter is going to be the same way.
I meant to say the sharpest tool in the shed.
I like the way you said it the first time.
I'm gonna go check on the kids. Okay. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
It wasn't a ghost, it was a blown fuse. Hey, by the way, you got rats in your garage. What are you doing?
You're not taking this seriously, so the cleansing is off. I'll just stay somewhere else until Brock gets back.
Where, my house?
You're not my only friend. I'll stay at a motel.
Barbara Jean, I was just kidding around.
Well, I'm not laughing. And the ghost isn't laughing. And if he were laughing, it would sound like... And that's not funny.
You can't be afraid of ghosts. You're brave. I've seen you eat a raisinette off the sidewalk.
It was a junior mint, and I caught it before it hit the ground. Besides, what do you know about fear, Miss I'm not afraid of anything?
Why does everybody say that I'm not afraid of anything?
Because you're not. You're not afraid of the dark, or thunder, or wearing pink with red hair, which is not wise, but you do it. You're fearless, Reba.
It's not that I'm fearless, it's just that I think believing in ghosts is silly.
Well, you wouldn't think it was so silly if the ghost was after you.
What are you talking about?
If I tell you, you're just gonna make fun of me.
Barbara Jean, I'm already making fun of you.
All right. If you must know, the ghost is after me because I'm a bad person.
What?
I stole your husband, I broke up your family, and now I have a way better house than you do.
So the reason you're afraid of ghosts is because you think they're going to punish you for what you did?
Yes.
Oh, Barbara Jean. If anybody's going to punish you, it's me. And I promise you, when I die, I will haunt you. Every noise you hear, every time you trip, every bad hair day, it'll be me.
Reba, don't try to make me feel better. It just makes it worse. Because this horrible thing that I've done, that I can't undo, I did to my very best friend.
Barbara Jean, we're not best friends. Barbara Jean, things happen for a reason. Like maybe you're in my life because...
Reba?
I needed someone to run everything for me.
Well, yeah, I can see
how that was helpful.
No. You know what? Maybe it was. I've lived through my biggest fears. My husband left, Kira moved out, and things seem to be just falling apart. You know, nothing gets scarier than that. But because of you, I know that I can deal with anything now.
Wow. I wish I had the kind of courage brought on by...
Get me! Why didn't you say something?
I was waiting for a commercial.
You're watching a commercial.
Oh! Then can I get one of those?
Jake, look, cereal.
Hey, Mom, can you pick Elizabeth up after work?
Honey, I can't. I gotta get Jake from karate.
Oh, but I have a night class and Van has scrimmage.
Oh, can I get one of those?
Okay, fine. I'll figure out a way to get Elizabeth.
Oh, thank you, Mom.
You bet. Oh, shoot, I am running late. Can one of you guys drop off Jake?
Oh, I can't. I've got to take Elizabeth to her checkup.
Van, what about you?
Sure. Oh, wait, today? No, I can't.
Oh, well, thanks for getting my hopes up. Jake, why aren't you eating?
I don't have a spoon.
Is this your first breakfast?
Hey, Reba, you got a second?
Sure, it's my slow time.
I was just wondering if Jake could come over to our house for dinner tonight. It's kind of a special occasion. We're having cake and ice cream.
What, Barbara Jean's got a new Beanie Baby? Seriously?
It's number 450, which is a state record. Can he come?
Please?
I don't know. It's a school night and you'll have homework.
Tell you what, I'll pick him up after school. Heck, I'll even drop him off now if you want me to.
Okay, fine, but you owe me.
My roots are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
Hey,
Hey, Kira. How's school?
good. But I really missed you today.
Oh, I know you want something, but this is one fiddle that says, play me.
Look.
Is that a cat?
Can we keep her, please?
Oh, Kira, you know your father is deathly allergic to cats. What's her name?
Well, she doesn't have one yet. Hey, maybe you...
Clap, clap, kitty cat. The third.
Well, Mimi found her and her dad said they had to get rid of it.
Well, I don't know, Kira.
I'm not even sure my dad's really allergic to cats. He just doesn't want one. He told my mom once that he was allergic to minivans.
Oh, he is, Kira. We test drove one.
Please, Barbara Jean. I don't want to sound all mushy, but there's just something about her. She seems like she's lonely. Like she needs someone to love her.
Like a certain teenage girl.
Yes.
Well, okay. We'll keep her hidden in the attic. No, the cattic. Oh, that is a great place to hide a cat. In fact, it's almost... Say it. Come on, Kira.
Perfect.
Hey, Van.
Oh, hey, Mrs. H, how was work?
Oh, what can I say? It's a dentist office. People scream and we take their money.
Hey, Mrs. H, if I were to tell my professor that it's against my religion to study economics, would you give me a note to back me up?
Van, for the 5th day in a row. No! Where is everybody?
Cheyenne's over at Mr. H's and Jake took Elizabeth to a mommy and me class. Switch that.
Jake's over at Brock's again? Oh, man, did he do his homework first?
Well, he didn't do mine, I can tell you that.
No, he didn't. See, that's the bad thing about Brock and Barbara Jean living right down the street. That and the fact that Brock and Barbara Jean live right down the street.
Oh, and Mr. H called. He said that Jake's going to be eating over there tonight, and he'll walk him home later.
He's eating over there again. That's the 4th time this week.
Well, you know what economists say. I have no idea. Please, write me a note.
And I bet they're not having healthy food. Yeah, I bet they're having cake and ice cream and cooking hot dogs on a stick in the fireplace.
Hot dogs on a stick? Do you know that for a fact?
And I bet he's drinking sodas and playing video games all night long.
Well, this is an outrage. I should march over there and keep an eye on him.
Oh, no. I'll do it. I was a little busy and Brock took advantage of me. I'm going to put an end to this right now.
Be sure and bring back some hot dogs.
All righty, this has got to stop.
Thank you for your blessings, Lord.
Amen. Too late, Reba, but maybe if you hurry, you can stop the neighbors from saying grace.
What's up, Mom?
Up? Oh, nothing. I was just passing by and figured it'd be really funny if I just came running in here like a wild woman. Wasn't that funny?
That was really funny.
Thank you, buddy. So, dinner, huh? What you having there, Jakey?
It's broccoli.
Is there something you need, Reba? Like maybe a doorbell?
She can have my broccoli.
Just eat your vegetables, bud. Reba?
Actually, Brock, I would like to speak to you privately in the other room.
About what?
I guess I'm going to tell you in the other room.
Excuse me. Bless you.
What's going on here?
It's called family dinner. It's a strange ritual that we do every night at 6. Please don't report us to the authorities.
Brock, Jake has homework, and I don't want him doing it when you finally drag him home when he's all tired out.
Yeah, me neither. That's why I had him do today's homework before dinner. That's tomorrow's assignment.
Wait a minute. You get him to do his homework, and you get him to eat his broccoli, and he still wants to come over here? Why?
I don't know, Reba. Maybe for the same reason that I like it when he comes over here.
Yeah, why's that?
Because... forget it. It's silly.
Yeah, so were our wedding vows, but I listened.
Because it feels like it used to feel when we were all together. It feels like a family.
Hey, well, last time I checked, we're still a family over my house, too.
Look, I think his coming over here is a good thing. Now, can I please go eat my dinner?
You guys cooking hot dogs?
Hey, Ma, what are you doing?
Eating chips. Look at this. Family size. Even the snacks are mocking me. We're not the family we used to be, Cheyenne.
Oh, no. Grandma died.
No! Brock moved out, Kira moved out. Jake would rather be over there. My whole family's slowly moving 3 houses that away.
Well, Ma, if you're feeling lonely, Van and I could have more kids.
It's just that at your dad's house, they have the kind of life I always thought I'd have. They sit down to meatloaf at 6 o'clock. We have leftovers between commercial breaks. We stink!
Like normal people. Hey, Mom, look around. That's America. Over at Dad's, they're like a bunch of
French people.
I feel like Jake's missing out on the kind of life that you guys had. I mean, you like the way it used to be, right?
Well, of course I did, but we're all really busy. I'm not gonna drop out of school to have meatloaf at 6 o'clock. And there's nothing we can do about it.
Nothing we can do about it. There's always something we can do about it. We can try harder.
Try harder how?
We can start having dinner together.
Ooh, gotta take a rain check. I got a study group, and Van, he's really busy.
Oh, yeah. Well, don't plan anything for breakfast. We're going French. Just like those people 3 doors down.
Well, Clap Clap's doing great up there.
Oh, yeah. She's fine. I'm dying.
You're not cat-tagious, are you?
Don't try to kiss up, although good one. I'm allergic to her.
I thought you owned cats before. The other Clap Claps.
No. Sadly, Clap Claps 1 and 2 were imaginary. Number 1 died and number 2 ran away.
Well, is Dad sick too?
No, you were right. He was lying, the cheat. And if I wasn't keeping a secret from him, I would bust him on it. I would let the cat out of the bag.
How you feeling, honey?
I told you. I'm fine.
God help us if you ever get sick. Kira, were you just up in the attic?
We have an attic?
Well, we need to call an exterminator. I just heard something running around up there.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I meant, yes, you did. I said, no, you didn't. Meaning like, no. You didn't. Get out of town. Do that sort of thing. I've been forgetting to be more emphatic lately.
You really should get some rest and give the exterminator a call, okay?
Okay, I will. Okay, Kira, I'm sorry. Look, this cat has got to go. I'm a puffy-eyed snot machine.
Just give me some more time. Do it in loving memory of Clap Clap the First.
You know, today would have been her birthday. Hey, Dan. Who's home?
Just me. Wait, don't tell me. You cut your hair.
Listen, I brought you a little something.
Oh, a cat? You can't bring a cat in here. Cheyenne is deathly allergic.
Nobody's allergic to cats.
Oh, yeah, her eyes get all runny. Her face swells up if she's anywhere near one. Even a pretty little thing like you.
Maybe she's just doing that because she doesn't want you to have a cat.
Doing what? Swells her face?
Come on, Van, please, you gotta help me.
Just take me for a little while. I'm very, very lovable.
She is awfully cute. Oh, I always liked dogs. How different could a cat be?
Hello? Anybody home?
It'll be our little secret.
EJ? Hey, sweetie.
Hey, Cheyenne, you're home. You're Homer. You're home. Ah! Barbara, ah!
He is such a good dancer.
Where did Bob?
Oh, honey, you look terrible.
Van said I looked good.
Van lied. You poor thing. Here, have a seat and I'll make you some pancakes.
Oh, I can't eat anything.
Oh, please, we can't have a family breakfast without any family, even if you are all yucky. Have a seat.
Okay.
And could you smile a little more? See? Van was right. You do look good. And there he is. Now, as soon as Van gets here, we'll all sit down to our nice family breakfast, like the family that we are.
What's wrong with you? I'd be nice. Shut up.
There's your cereal, Jake, in a bowl, just the way you like it.
Good morning, everyone. Hello, dear.
Hi.
Hey there, sport.
What are you doing?
Cheyenne filled me in, and I want to show Jake that there's still a daddy in this house. That paper boy threw this under the sprinkler again this morning. The little cuss.
Knock it off and take off that sweater.
Well, not in front of the little ones.
So, isn't this nice? It's been a while since we've all eaten together at the same time. So, Jake, how's school going, little buddy?
I'm done.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Nobody gets to leave until we're all done.
We're never gonna finish.
Can I turn on the TV?
No, we're not watching TV.
You know, I swear, young man, you keep looking at that thing and your head will turn into a boob tube.
We're going to talk. Now, who wants to start off the lively breakfast conversation?
Well, what are we having for dinner?
Hey, why is everyone eating together? Oh my gosh, Grandma's dead.
No, we're having a family meal like families do.
Okay, well, why is Van dressed like my science teacher?
Kara, why don't you join us?
I can't. Barbara Jean told me she left my school book with you, and I'd like to get it back. My school book? The black and white book? The cat in the hat? He's wearing a hat. The cat?
Oh, the book. Right, Kira, I want that book out of here. It's making me sick.
Bless you. Come on, Kira, we're having family time.
Then turn on the TV.
That's what I said.
We're not turning on the TV.
Kira! Your school book got out of its box.
What? You lost my cat? You brought a cat into this house?
What? No? Was that some sort of dog?
Man, you get back here. This is better than TV.
Elizabeth, would you like a pancake?
Hey, Van, I got a joke. Why is 6 afraid of 7?
I must admit, I'm stumped.
Because 7 ain't 9.
Oh, precious.
Hey, guys. Van, why are you still wearing that sweater?
Well, it's chilly in the house and the sweater warms me.
And you lost your receipt from the thrift store.
And there's that, too.
Hey, Mom, what's for dinner?
Hot dogs on a stick?
No, the three of us are having chicken. But, Jake, if you want to go over to your dad's for dinner, it's fine.
No, I'll stay here.
Hey, I mean it. You should be able to have a family meal.
I do.
Well, not over here. We're eating at all different times.
And I eat with all of you. Sometimes I have 4 family meals a day. I'm lucky.
Wow.
Well, that was a loaded wow. What's going on up there, Mrs. H?
Well, all this time I thought Jake was missing out on something.
Well, Mrs. H, did you ever stop to think that maybe that wonderful little boy in there has the best...
You forgot your lunch. Again.
Oh, look, all pink and sparkly, just like Kira. Kira, now you take that lunchbox. And whatever you do, don't you lose it. And if you do, pick you up another one on the way home.
Oh, okie dokie, Smokey.
Oh my gosh! You just said okie dokie, Smokey! That's my favorite catchphrase! Oh, that is neato-rific!
Yes, I did. I spoke like you.
Remember me? Hey, you guys want some waffles?
Waffles? Never had waffles 3 days before a big game, and I'm not about to start now. You can't mess with the mojo.
How about you, Cheyenne?
Once again, see, no. Neither one of us can have waffles until Saturday. This can never change.
You can't be serious.
Oh, he is. Let me tell you something. Nothing makes you want to have a waffle more than someone telling you you can't. It's like the forbidden waffle.
Hey, I know it sounds silly, but as far as I'm concerned, my superstitions are a big part of my success.
Like it has nothing to do with your ability?
Surprisingly little. There we go!
He is so nervous about the football game. It's his first college start.
I know how he feels. It's like me on the high school debate team. A kid told me to shut up, and I froze. Well, not a kid, a judge. A kid and a judge. And some parents.
Well, I'm nervous too. I mean, there's 3 huge outlet malls in Dallas, and it looks like I'm only going to have time to hit 2 of them.
Good luck to you in this very trying time.
Well, don't worry about anything on this end. Elizabeth is going to be very happy at Can't Sleep Over at Barbara Jean's house of something snappy. I'm still working on the title.
Wait a minute, Camp what?
Can't Sleep Over at Step Grandma Barbara. Darn!
Tell you what, you keep working on the name, and I'll keep Elizabeth here.
Mom, before you freak out, we thought it'd be fun for Elizabeth to spend the weekend with Henry.
You're right. She should spend time with Henry. Have Barbara Jean drop him off.
Mom, we already told Barbara Jean that she could take care of her.
Well, then tell her you didn't tell her. How hard is it to confuse her?
Look at how small my head is.
Kids love that stuff, okay?
Well, Reba, looks like you got all these extra waffles and just me to eat them.
Perfect. You know what? I love to have my breakfast out on the patio.
Ooh, eating outside. It'll be just like a picnic. You know, Brock and I used to go on those all the time. Of course, that was when we were keeping our love secret. If squirrels could talk.
Apparently nuts can.
Pirates are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
Here you go, Van.
No, Mrs. H. You rolled my socks into a ball. Fold and tuck. Fold and tuck, bring you luck.
Van, go long.
the umbrella. But what if it rains?
Oh, talk about the rain, Cheyenne. I fumbled the last time it rained. Think. Now I have to go have a grape soda so it doesn't rain. Cheyenne, you have to put the ice in the glass.
Hey, make sure it's not crushed ice. That might make it snow.
What do you think? It's my picture.
Gee, I was hoping you'd swallowed your head.
Oh, and I made a little one for my camper.
Did you make one for Brock?
I'm wearing mine under my shirt. Someone might want to steal it.
They're not only cute and 100% cotton. They're also practical. This way, if Elizabeth and I get separated at the mall, security will know who she belongs to.
Why would you get separated?
Oh, I know it's unlikely it will ever happen, but once bitten, twice shy.
Okay, Barbara Jean, why don't you go grab Elizabeth?
Okay.
Wait a minute. You lost Elizabeth at the mall?
No.
Oh, God.
I lost Henry. It was about a month ago. I just turned around and he was gone. Poof! Oh, I'll tell you what, that was the longest 7 minutes of my life. Anyway, camp time!
Does Van and Cheyenne know about this?
Okay, look, before you overreact, it's not as bad as it sounds. He wasn't really lost. He was in the pants rack, 2 feet away, hiding from her.
I've hidden from her once. I climbed a tree, ran into the mailman.
So you can see the humor in the situation. It's kind of funny, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You're going to make a big deal out of this, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good. Here we go again. I don't know why I keep coming over here. Hey, Brock, how's the wife? Great. We moved 3 doors down from my ex-wife. That was a good idea. Hey, maybe next time we can all just move in together. Yeah! Too much phone, too much phone!
I need to talk to you two about Barbara Jean watching Elizabeth.
Mom, we're not going to change our mind.
Oh, I think you might. When you hear a little story I call Barbara Jean Lost Henry at the Mall.
What? Henry's gone?
No, she found him.
Oh! Wow, that's a short story, but very exciting.
Mom, we already knew about that. And she was so great. She found him in like 7 minutes.
No, she was not great. She lost him for 7 minutes. See? The glass is half empty.
Well, as long as it's not a bunch of foam, I'm cool with it.
Mom, nobody is perfect, even you.
I never said I was perfect. It's just that certain people make me look that way by comparison.
I think you're perfect when you're awake.
What the heck does that mean?
It means 16 hours a day you are perfect. Okay, Van, come on, let's go back to the car.
Cheyenne, your mother asked a question. The other day when we got home and you were watching her, you were asleep on the couch.
Elizabeth was napping. I'd had a big old turkey sandwich and was watching golf. Shoot, I'm surprised I'm awake now.
Mom, we totally trust you, and we trust Barbara Jean. All things being equal, we chose her for this weekend.
Okay, not gonna rain. Let's hit the road.
Okay, fine. You leave me no choice. Call your coach. You're grounded.
What? Oh, man, do you see what happens when you pour too much foam?
Van, she cannot ground us. We're adults. And Mom, we have to go. Please don't be mad at us.
Oh, I am too mad. Until you get into that car, because I want you to be safe. So, call me when you get there so I'll know to be mad again, okay? So be safe. Call me. Godspeed.
Are you mad right now?
Godspeed!
Okay, Barbara Jean, take good care of our little girl. Bye, Munchkin.
Hey, Cheyenne. Here's that CD for the ride. Thanks. And Van, I don't know why you think what you think, but the spell is hereby lifted.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't afford a long goodbye, so let's get going.
Bad luck?
No, but crying before the game is. I'm gonna miss my baby.
All right, bye, you guys. We love you. Bye.
Bye. There we go.
Okay, Elizabeth and I are going to go pick up Henry, and then we're going to go to the zoo. Oh, won't that be fun?
Whoa, wait a minute. You're going to take the two kids to the zoo? Well, that's like a mall with dangerous animals.
Oh, it sounds exciting.
I don't think you should go. The zoo is full of, drunks.
No, you're thinking of the PTA.
Bye, Reba. Wait. I'm going with you.
You want to go with me?
I didn't say that. I said I'm going with you.
Oh my gosh, a good day just got great.
I'm gonna go grab you a t-shirt, Reba. Don't hurry.
You're going to the zoo with her? Oh, I get it. You two stroll by the alligator pond and then bump, splash, goodbye, Barbara Jean.
I'm going to keep an eye on Elizabeth. And afterwards, Barbara Jean will be exhausted, and I'll volunteer to take over babysitting.
Oh, well, that's a pretty elaborate plan.
Yeah, and if that doesn't work, maybe the baboons will kidnap her and make her their queen. My feet are killing me. Oh, why they have to make the zoo so big? Don't they just put all the animals in one cage? You don't have to walk 10 miles.
You know, I always feel sorry for them, stuck in cages like that. There you go. So, Jakey, what was your favorite part?
The pigeons.
Well, those weren't really part of the zoo.
Yeah, but one pooped on a guy.
Reba, I had a great time. We should do something without the kids, you know, just you and me.
Maybe we could go hunting.
Ooh, not today. I got a million errands to run before Brock gets home.
Oh, well, why don't I watch the kids and put them down for a nap?
No, that's okay.
Oh, but I want to.
No, I don't think so. You just get your sleep.
No, the kids are going to sleep. I'm not going to.
Yeah, unless there's golf on TV.
What's that supposed to mean?
Reba, I can't risk it. You will fall asleep. You have a reputation.
I have a reputation.
Bit of a temper, too. That has been mentioned.
I may lose my temper, but I didn't lose a child.
Oh, how dare you accuse me of doing something I told you I did!
No wonder I don't want you staying alone with my grandchild.
Is that why you came to the zoo with me today? To spy on me? I thought we were bonded, but you weren't bonding. You were James bonded.
Well, I didn't go to the zoo to punish my feet.
Great. You know what? Well, if I'm just such a terrible parent, why don't you watch her? You know, if you're just so perfect.
Then it's settled.
Fine. I will just take Henry and go. Or don't you trust me with him either? Goodbye, Reba.
Barb Jean.
What?
That's Elizabeth.
Wow, this place is gorgeous. Man, look, an ice bucket.
You know what that means, don't you, Cheyenne? Somewhere on this floor, unlimited ice. You know what's the coolest part about this hotel room? We get to leave stuff lying around the floor and Mom can't yell at us.
So, honey, what do you want to do first?
I'm gonna lay on this couch and watch TV. You're on your own.
What are you talking about? Don't you want to go check out Dallas?
It's awesome.
Yeah, look, you've really been on edge for the past couple of days, and I think if we stay cooped up in this hotel room, we're bound to get into a fight.
Oh, yeah. A doozy.
Wait, you want to get into a fight?
Yes, us fighting is a good luck charm.
Oh, yeah, then why aren't we rich?
Look, the day before the city championship, we had a huge fight. I had 3 touchdowns. The day before the Houston Scouts came, we had a fight. I got a scholarship. Tomorrow's my first start. I need our biggest fight yet.
I can't believe this. You brought me here planning on us having a bad time? Well, you're off to a really good start, you big jerk.
That's good. But let's not start off too early. I want to make sure we go to bed angry.
So my feelings mean nothing to you? I'm some part of your stupid mojo?
Does that upset you?
Yes!
Then yes.
You know what? I never want to talk to you ever again.
Oh, come on, Cheyenne. I'm doing this for us.
Get away!
Cheyenne!
Get away!
Oh, I'm going to have such a great game tomorrow.
Hey, Reba.
Hey,
Hey, Jake, how was the zoo?
a pigeon pooped on a guy.
Yeah, well, maybe the guy started it. Hey, listen, Bud, can I get a moment with your mom?
Okay, but tell Mom you like your bean picture. She made it by herself.
Reba.
I know what you're going to say. And I'm sorry, Brock, but I think Elizabeth is better off with me.
You know what? You're forgetting that I was here when you raised our kids.
What's that supposed to mean?
Gee, remember when Cheyenne shoved a bean up her nose?
Yeah.
Or how about Kira getting her head stuck in the banister? Or Jake swallowing $1.50 in change?
Oh, that was my fault. I told him it was lunch money.
The point is, no one's a perfect parent, Reba.
Okay, maybe I'm not perfect, fine. But at least I'm not annoying. She goes around all the time saying these goofy things like, okie dokie, Smokey, and, oh, those waffles are waffle-tastic.
So what, you don't want her to watch Elizabeth because she has a way with words?
Yes, because it rubs off on people. It's already started with Kira. If I'm not careful, I'm going to have a 2-year-old walking around asking for a cookie wookie.
That's the way kids talk.
Yeah, but then they stop. She won't stop.
Why is this suddenly an issue? She's always been like that. Heck, at our wedding, she said, I do, Magoo.
And that must have been very annoying for you.
No, I laughed, like you just did.
I didn't laugh, I scoffed. Huh.
Oh, come on, admit it. She makes you laugh.
I laugh at her. Okay, twice I laughed with her, but way more at her.
Reba, you like her.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. You're beginning to find her charming and funny and delightful.
Okay, maybe she's not an awful person. And maybe somewhere, buried deep inside that queen of baboons, is a good heart. But other than that, she drives me crazy.
I think what's driving you crazy is you're beginning to like her.
You know what the problem with this divorce is? It's too nice. Even I'm getting sucked in. Everybody walking around and getting along. It's ridiculous.
I know. Where's the hate? So are you going to apologize to her?
Yes. There's nothing she likes better than an apology-wology. Hello. Oh, Van, how'd it go? Oh, no, wait just a second. I'm going to put you on the speakerphone. Jake wants to hear, too. Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, can I have us a cheeseburger and some curly fries?
Shh, he thinks it's funny.
Go ahead, Van.
Oh, went great. I had 2 touchdowns and a fumble recovery.
Yeah, and I helped him. I yelled at him until 3 in the morning.
Oh, she was great. I love you.
Oh, I love you the most.
No, you say you love me.
Gag.
Hold on. Barbara Jean, how How's it going?
You like me.
Barbara Jean, you think I'm a good person. And I also said that you're very annoying. I didn't want you around my granddaughter.
And yet, you like me.
See, that's the very thing that makes you so annoying.
I'm annoying, but she likes me.
Okay, that's enough.
I'm annoying, but she cares.
Stop it.
She says to stop it, but she likes me. Okay, song over.
So what, you just came over here to gloat?
No, I came to say thank you.
Why?
Well, it's just with me being the other woman and all, our friendship got off to a bad start. Reba, you're very special to me, and it's just good news to find out that I'm special to you, too.
Okay, wait, let's get this very clear. I'm still way more special to you than you are. Why do I always think that's going to be big news? Jake, what did I tell you about vegging in front of the TV?
It's an educational show.
Jake, you're 9. You're not going to buy real estate with no money down. Now shut it off.
Man, it's like you don't want me to get rich. What am I supposed to do now?
Did you ask the neighbors about signing up for your school's 5K run?
No one's going to want to run a race. Races are dumb.
No, they're not. Your dad and I used to run 5Ks all the time. They're fun and exciting.
Mom, running isn't fun. It's what you do to get away from girls.
Hey, Mom, how was your day?
Oh, busier than a woodpecker in a lumberyard.
Cool, what's for dinner?
Cheyenne, I just walked in the door.
And she asked you what's for dinner. What's with the recap?
I already have a job, and I'm sick of my second one being your chef, cook, maid, and chauffeur. It would be nice if I had some time to do something nice for me. I'll take a bubble bath in a big old tub in Europe.
So what am I supposed to say to people to get them to sign up for this dumb race?
Just tell them how much fun running is.
They won't believe me.
Sure they will. You've got an honest face. Just smile when you say it.
Okay. Mom? Will you sign up for my fun race?
Oh, you are so busted.
Jake, Mom doesn't run anymore.
She's right. I don't. I cook and I clean, and I fall asleep watching the 10 o'clock news. But tonight, I'm going to take a bubble bath. And in the morning, I'm going to start running again.
That a girl. We're never gonna get dinner, are we?
I reached a planet in the past. Though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
Hey, what you doing?
I'm helping out around here, and I'm making a cake. Mom, where do we keep the dextrose sucralose?
Honey, that's an instant cake mix. You're reading the ingredients. Just add water.
Oh, this is gonna be easy.
Cheyenne, I appreciate your help, but I don't know if it's a good idea with you baking. For one thing, I don't know if we have the insurance.
Don't worry, I've got someone coming over to help.
Hey there, culinary cutie. You know, pretty soon when people ask, what's cooking, you can say, I am.
Is there anything you won't wear?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Are you silly? Why didn't you tell me you were coming over? We could have walked together. So
Sometimes I don't know what's wrong with me.
Hey, sweetie, do you need something?
No, I just came to see the cooking show. So what's with the outfit?
Oh, I'm getting in shape for the school's 5K run. Hey, you know what? You ought to do it with me.
You mean run through town all sweaty with my mom? Finally, I'll be popular.
Okay, for our first lesson, we're going to take a little trip to Italy. Will Cheyenne be making spaghetti? I wouldn't put it pasta.
Hey, Mrs. H. I was checking out the entry form for the race, and this is the perfect year for you to run in it. So you're moving into a new age category, the 42 to 49 group. You're the youngest of the old people.
You may never get dinner again.
No, see, none of the other people in your group can run a 5K in under 24 minutes. You can kick these geezer butts.
Man, it's not about winning. That's the way Brock ruined it for me. He was so competitive.
Really? What would he do?
He wouldn't talk to the other runners. He'd elbow people on the turn, even talk trash to me. He used to call me lead feet.
Cheyenne is doing really well. But just for the heck of it, do you have a fire extinguisher?
Stir the sauce. So what happened then, Cheyenne?
Well, so I say to the saleswoman, yeah, those pants are low, but they're last year's low. And I want this year's low.
Stir the sauce. The saleswoman said that?
Oh, yeah, and she gives me this, like, attitude. You know, that she's the saleswoman and she knows what this year's low is.
So what did you do?
Oh, this is so great. And I say really nicely, you know, my fake nice voice. Excuse me, is there any way that I could speak with the manager?
It's burning!
And she says to me,
stir this on, Cheyenne!
and so the manager...
That's the pasta, the sauce!
And so the manager comes
Stir, don't talk to stir! You know what, we're done, okay? You know, there's only so much you can do to food till it just gives up, you know?
Well, that was so easy. So much for Italiano. I can't wait to see what we're going to cook tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Ciao, Barbara Jean.
Back from your run, huh?
Yeah, it was great.
No, it wasn't. It was pathetic.
What's that supposed to mean?
I saw you from the porch.
Yeah?
This is you.
I don't run like that.
Mrs. H, if you have any chance of winning this thing, you need me to take over your training immediately.
Would you stop? I don't care about winning. I told you.
Oh, come on. We'll hit the streets tomorrow at 6 a.m. Come back here for stretching and core training.
6 a.m.?
Oh, yeah.
Let me think about that. No. Listen to me loud and clear. I am not competitive.
I did it! I got somebody else to sign up for the race.
Oh, great, Jake.
Well. It's just like the old days, isn't it? Lead feet.
Make it 5:30. I'm gonna go run again.
Let's go. Come on, you're almost at the finish line. Finish strong.
How'd I do? What's my time? Yick? What do you mean, yick? Don't say yick.
Okay. Blah.
Dang it, Ben! I tell you every morning I can't do 5K in 24 minutes. When are you gonna believe me?
Well, I guess I have to today, because you ran it in 23:50!
I've never done that before. You know, I bet I could have even done it faster if I hadn't tripped over that trash can. Is there anything you won't wear?
You know, I was stretching out in my driveway when I saw you run by, Reba. It's very impressive. You are definitely the one to beat in the comedy division.
Here it comes, Van. Don't start your trash talk with me, Brock.
Yeah, don't bring that garbage gab around here. This is Mrs. H's house.
I'm just making conversation.
Well, you're not very good at it.
I'm doing this for me, Brock. I just want to enjoy running like I used to before you ruined it with your competitiveness.
My competitiveness?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait a minute. You're the one who's up at the crack of dawn training with the college athlete.
Training? You think Van, he thinks we're training.
Why? Because we're both wearing sweats?
Yeah.
Well, maybe we're in the same dance company.
You are every bit as competitive as I am, Reba.
Afraid not.
Oh, afraid so.
Afraid not.
Afraid so, infinity. You only started to pretend you weren't when you realized you couldn't beat me.
Pardon my French, but horse feathers.
Admit it. When I entered this race, you saw it was your opportunity to finally beat me, but you forgot something. I always win.
Well, pardon my French. Not this time.
And you know why I always win?
Because you're a gigantic butt.
Oh, oui, oui.
No, because you don't have that conquering spirit that it takes to be a winner. Face it, Reba, you're just too nice.
I'm fixing to nice you right upside the head. Now get out of here.
Yeah, I'm going. I want to try and get in a good 5K before work today. You know, yesterday I was kind of slow. Only ran it in 22 flat. You know, I forgot how much fun we used to have doing this.
I didn't, because we didn't.
Yeah.
Foulez tomber un peu le ton boiteux.
Oh, this is so disgusting. Oh, this is so gross. Ew, 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 gross. No, nope.
You know, I used to work at a church summer camp when I was in high school. Taught blind kids to cook. Blind kids! I just picked her right up.
Is something burning? Is something burning?
It's the bread. Do you remember the bread? Do you remember I told you to take it out of the oven 10 minutes ago? Poor bread. Poor innocent bread. You never had a chance.
I like crispy bread.
You know, I taught my niece to cook lasagna when she was 6 years old. That's a true story. Oh, that's so sad. I gotta go home.
Barbara Jean, are you sure you're okay?
Oh, I was feeling like back down.
Okay, I'm just gonna help you. I'm just gonna help you.
Reba! Oh, Reba. I swear I tried. I swear on everything that's precious and holy I tried.
Barbara, you're preaching to the choir. I've been there.
Oh. I love you, Reba.
How about that?
Let's start a band.
Definitely something to think about. Absolutely. Be careful on your walk home.
Come on, Barbara Jean.
Wait. Look what I can do.
She did that once when it was full. She did.
Okay, Mrs. H, it's 5 p.m., which means stretching on the patio. Let's go!
Pass.
Mrs. H, tomorrow's the race. We gotta stretch big time tonight.
There's not going to be any race. At least not for me, anyway.
Oh, you're quitting? Who are you, huh? Quitty Quitterson from Quitsville, Quitland?
I can't beat him.
Who, Quitty?
Brock. He was right. I do want to beat him. I always did. He's also right about that other thing he said about me not having that conquering spirit thing. Oh, let's face it, Van. I'm nice. You know what they say about nice guys?
You can lead them to water, but you can't make... No. No, that's horses.
Appreciate your help, but I'm out.
Hey, I totally get it.
Good.
You're a grown woman. It's completely your choice if you want to act like a big baby.
Knock it off. I don't feel like a winner.
Mrs. H, listen to me for a minute. Don't tell me what it feels like to be a winner. I've been an athlete my whole life. I know exactly what it feels like to score the winning touchdown or hit the jump shot at the buzzer. And let me tell you something. It's the greatest feeling in the world. Everybody chanting and cheering your name. Go, Van! Van is the man! Mrs. H, your whole life is like that. You have conquered tons of stuff. Anything that life could throw at you. And you keep going, and you keep this family going. But you do it in so many little ways that maybe it doesn't feel like you're conquering anything. You know what you need? A crowd following you around. Every time you do the laundry, they do the wave. Every time you make a pot roast, they chant, Mrs. H, Mrs. H, Mrs. H is the man!
Oh, man, that's really sweet and a dang good idea. But it has nothing to do with the race.
It's got everything to do with the race. You can beat Mr. H. And when you do, you're going to know that feeling that I'm talking about. And the next time you don't feel like a winner, you'll know that you are.
Well, what are you standing there for? We got some stretching to do.
Hey, how was the race? Great if you like watching somebody cheat.
Oh, now, Kira, I don't think that was technically cheating.
Elbowing somebody in the face on a turn? Yeah, I think it was Barbara Jean.
Yeah.
I told you it was an accident.
Yeah, maybe the first time.
Oh, my gosh. Mom beat Dad.
Oh, it's not about winning, Cheyenne. If it were, yeah, I kicked this butt.
You know what this calls for? Little hair of the dog.
Kira, Jake, Cheyenne, loser. Louie, loser from Loserville, Louisiana.
Hey there, coach.
Hey there, winner. Winnie Winterson from Wintersville.
Oh, shut up, Van.
You may have lost, Dad, but you sure were funny to watch.
Yeah, that's what I was going for, son. Van? Van?
You know what's weird? Now I totally get why you tried so hard to win. It's a great feeling, this kicking butt.
Suddenly you seem to be a little more competitive.
Well, it's more fun to be competitive when you're winning Wintersome. But I'm the nice competitive kind, not your psycho kind.
Oh, clearly. Yeah, I could see you were having fun out there.
How could you see that with binoculars? Yeah, I always did enjoy running.
Yeah, I know, until I kind of wrecked it for you.
Brock, of all the things you wrecked in my life, running is way down there.
Well, I'm glad I could give you back that feeling.
Well, thanks, but you didn't give it back. I took it.
Okay.
What's that mean? Okay.
Nothing. Forget I said it.
Are you saying that you weren't trying to win?
No, I tried. I didn't try the way I usually try. You know, the gigantic butt way.
Bull. You gave it all you had and you lost. I want you to say that to my face.
Well, I can't honestly do that.
Okay, then you know what? We're going to race again, right now.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Right now. Down to the park and back, that's 3 miles.
Yeah, which means I'd beat you by 2. Shoot, you could take the car, I'd still beat you.
Yes. I need to wash these windows.
Mom, don't get your hopes up. Cheyenne's taking a college exam, not just guessing which hand the candy is in. Besides, what's the big deal if she fails? Maybe she's not cut out to be a dentist.
I'll tell you what the big deal is. No matter how old you kids are, I still want to protect you. Shoot, if I thought you could still breathe, I'd bubble wrap you.
Hey, have you heard from Cheyenne?
Do I look like I've heard from Cheyenne? If I had, I'd go, oh, or not ooh.
I have been sending Cheyenne good thoughts all day.
Okay.
Well, her and Sting. I love Sting.
Hey, Barbara Jean, guess which hand?
Oh, I'm not going to fall for that. You never have any candy. Left.
Where is she? This can't be good.
Reba, relax. I'm sure she did just fine. And so what if she didn't? Heck, I flunked my first 3 pre-med exams and barely squeaked by on my 4th.
You must be so proud.
Now, Brock, Cheyenne's taking a big risk here. She has a dream of being a dentist. I remember how crushed I was when I wasn't perky enough for The Price is Right. Someday, Bob Barker.
This is so nerve-wracking. I mean, I let my little birdie leave the nest, and now she's out there flying around on a world full of plate glass windows. Here she comes. Hey, little birdie, how'd it go? Oh, honey.
Oh, you know what? I squeaked by on my 4th try, and I'm sure you will too.
Gotcha!
What?
I got a B+! A B+! That is a B with a plus after it. Almost an A.
Oh, for real?
For real. All right. I'm not. Yeah. I've never taken a test where I knew so many of the answers. I've got to think it was the studying.
We have to celebrate. I am taking everybody out to dinner. I'm even springing for lobster. But only for Cheyenne.
Honey, I am so proud of you. You picked a really tough career, and so far you're doing great.
Thank you, but you deserve a lot of the credit, Mom.
Even though I said at first you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, because it was like once you did believe in me, I knew I could do it.
I'm pretty sure I believed in you right from the beginning.
I'm pretty sure we're not talking about you.
I believed in you. I believe you can do anything you set your mind to. You and Sting.
You know, I have to say, it seems like you two are really growing up and making some solid decisions.
Guess what, everybody? I'm quitting school.
I want you to divorce him.
Pirates are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
Did you say you're quitting school?
Yep.
Go get me a switch.
Mrs. H, I'm not quitting just to do nothing. I got to try out with arena football.
Oh my gosh! I'm gonna be a dentist, and you're gonna be a pro football player? We're gonna be a power couple, honey!
Man, that is so awesome. Excuse me, honey. This could be your stepping stone to the NFL, and I want you to remember,
I've always believed in you and your ability to get me seats on the 50-yard line.
But Van, you're already playing college football.
Yeah, I know, but the scout says I'm practically a lock. And get this, I could make 60 G's a year.
$60,000?
Yeah.
We're gonna be rich!
Hey, 50-yard line seats and a parking pass.
60,000 bones a year to do what you love? Okay, this just in. Van's made it! Yeah!
I'm sorry, I just don't think it's a good idea.
So, are you saying I shouldn't do it?
No, I just think it's a bad idea, but you do what you think's best. So who wants pie?
Man, that is not fair. She can't say it's a bad idea and then offer me pie. I love pie.
Hey, honey, I made some coffee. You want some?
I don't know. It's free, I'll take some. It's about all we can afford, now that we're not rich.
I told Van it was his decision. That's a big step for me.
Mom, he's not going to try out because he knows you think it's a bad idea.
Well, that's another thing you can thank me for one day. And what a busy day that's going to be.
Okay, I'm off to school. Another day, another $0.
I hate to sound preachy, but stay in school. Don't do drugs.
Well, all I'm saying is colleges are full of people who thought college was going to get them somewhere. And where are they? In college. Think about it.
Mom, this isn't like all of our other decisions. Van really thought this one out.
Oh, I'm sure he's got 60,000 reasons. He just cares about the blink.
It's bling bling, Mom. Blink blink is what I do when Dad tells another one of his golf stories.
Whatever. I just don't think Van realizes what he's given up.
Honestly, Mom, Van's not that into school. You know, he's only there to play football.
Okay, what if he gets hurt? He's not going to have an education to fall back on.
Mom, even if Van plays for just 1 year, it would give us enough money that he could go back to school anytime he wanted to. And it would pay for my dental school, and we could start a college fund for Elizabeth.
Okay, I'm going to need a little time to find the flaws in this argument, so until then, let's just slide them aside and pretend they don't count. Anything else?
Mom, I think Van and I are finally putting things together. You know, and if you look past the whole teen pregnancy thing, we've made a lot of really good choices.
Okay, fine, but if I find out that Kira taught you how to argue with me, you're all in trouble. Van, would you come in here, please?
Did you call me? Because I was thinking about getting a haircut. You might want to kill that dream.
Listen, I realize that I might have been a little quick to judge. So if you really want to try out for the arena football, you have my blessings.
Mm-hmm.
What's your game, lady?
No game. Cheyenne just convinced me that there's another way of looking at this, and that maybe I was looking at it in a negative way. But it's just that I was trying to protect you guys.
So you still think it's a bad idea?
Who knows? Maybe it's a great start for you and a great career. I mean, it could go from arena football to the NFL, and you could take the Cowboys to the Super Bowl. I mean, this tryout could set you up for the rest of your life.
You really think I could do it?
I really do.
Well, thanks, Mrs. H. You have no idea what this means to me. I'm gonna go get started on the rest of my life.
Okay, Mom, I'm heading home.
And I'll be at Tommy's.
Whoa. Did you finish your homework?
Nope, and I'm never doing homework again. Kira said I can drop out of school like Van.
Well, he's going to eventually. I mean, you've talked to the boy. Don't you think he's peaked?
Jake, go upstairs. Kira will help you with your homework.
Oh, man. Well, we'll start with subtraction. What is my life minus 2 hours? You know, I taught her how to read, too.
You know what I taught you? Shut up, Kira.
Have you heard from Van?
No, But I know he's gonna make the team. Last night we had one of our good luck fights. For a couple of minutes, I couldn't even stand him.
You're an odd young couple.
Mom, he has got to make the team. I've already imagined how awesome our lives will be. I can't go back to how it was before.
You mean this morning?
Yeah.
Hey,
He's not back yet.
Oh, good. We wanted to be here for the good news.
Now remember, everybody, this is a big moment in Van's life. Of course, that doesn't mean we can't horn in on it. Hey.
Hi, honey. How did it go?
Well, I can tell you how it went, or you can read about it in Van Stinks magazine.
Well, at least you got your own magazine.
Wait a minute. You're doing the same thing that Cheyenne did to us. Come on, say it. Gotcha!
Oh,
I made it. Come on.
You dog.
Yeah.
Go on and yell at Van. Yell, gotcha!
Honey?
Van? Gotcha?
I want to be upstairs, taking a long look in the mirror at myself.
He just won't quit. I know he's messing with us. No, he's not. He wants pie. Hey, honey, how's Van? Any better?
No. He just keeps staring in the mirror at himself.
You know, I don't get it. Trust me, Van is good enough to make that team.
He's fantastic under pressure.
Did he say what happened?
He just said he keeps on thinking about what Mom said, you know, how this was his big chance.
Oh, Reba. You sent Van off thinking?
Thinking is highly overrated.
Yeah, well, now it all makes sense. No, an athlete can't be thinking. He's got to go on instinct. It's like golf. You know, the other day I was on this par 5, okay? Second shot, 240 yards over water to the green. And I kept thinking that my 5-wood wasn't going to be enough. And sure enough, I hit it right in the water. Double bogey.
What's your point, Brock?
No point, Reba. Can I just get a bad day off my chest?
Well, I feel awful. I didn't mean to put pressure on Van. I was trying to be supportive. I mean, it worked when I did it with Cheyenne's test.
You know what? Now that I think about it, I did feel a little more nervous. Who knows? You might have cost me an A.
Why don't we just give Van another tryout? We can tell the coach he just cracked under pressure.
Sure. Coaches love that in a player right after a slow and throws like a girl.
Is there any reason someone could get another tryout?
I don't know, maybe. I guess if they were sick or something.
Then he's sick.
Ooh, broken leg.
Archie, the coach saw him. If he had broken his leg, he'd be wearing a cast.
Right. No cast. Oh, I got it. Nope. Then he'd be in a wheelchair.
I'll think of something on my way over there.
Hey, Lou, why are you going? Shouldn't Van go?
Van, go. Van, go! Tell the coach he cut his ear off.
Come in.
Hi there, I'm Reba Hart.
Well, if you're here for the cheerleader tryouts, you're hired.
I've never been a cheerleader. Anyway, I'm looking for the coach who held the football tryouts this afternoon.
That would be me.
Oh.
Coach Class.
Nice to meet you. So I want to talk to you about my son-in-law who tried out today but didn't make it.
Oh, please, don't be one of those.
One of those what?
One of those mothers or fathers or whoever who call me when somebody doesn't make the team. Nobody believes their all-star just isn't good enough.
Oh, that must be terrible. Mm-hmm. But in my case, it's true.
Why is that? Because your family's perfect and nobody could possibly fail? Bobby was nervous. Bobby was sick. Well, you know what? Sometimes Bobby just stinks.
Well, he doesn't stink. And he probably plays better than anybody else on your stinking team.
Sure he does. What would a football coach know about a good player? You know what they say. If you want to know if a guy can play, ask his mother-in-law.
You know what? I'm glad Van didn't make the team, because that would mean I'd have to see an arrogant, judgmental coach low class like you again.
Van? Wait, whoa. You're Van Montgomery's mother-in-law?
Yeah.
He didn't show up for his tryout.
He what?
I figured he was sick or something. Until you came down here and started screaming at me.
Gotcha! Oh, you thought I was all rude and crazy for real? Nah! I was just kidding around. No. I just came down here to reschedule the tryout because of what you said, that he was sick and all.
What happened to him?
The doctor thought he might have had a broken leg or cut off his ear, but he's played through worse.
Okay. Look, I'd be happy to give him another tryout. We've heard good things about him.
Oh, great. Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Bye.
Hey! You sure you're not a cheerleader?
Would you stop?
What is it, hon? Because for the 10th time, if something's bothering you, I'd be glad to talk.
No. I'm okay. I think I'm getting over it.
All right.
Van, Cheyenne.
Hey, Mrs. H.
Where were you?
Oh, I was down visiting with Coach Class.
I gotta go.
Get back here.
What's going on?
Van didn't go to the tryout.
Van, is that true?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah.
You mean you lied to us and you made us feel terrible for you and you didn't even go?
I know. If I were a guy like me, I'd hate myself. And I am. So I do.
So why didn't you go to the tryout? Trust me, that coach has great taste.
I couldn't take the pressure.
If you didn't make it?
Well, if I did, you said this would set us up for life. Life!
Man, I was being encouraging.
You were being terrifying. Suddenly it hit me. If I made the team, I'd have a career. Do you know what that would make me? An adult.
Ben, were you in the room for the part where your wife had a baby?
Listen, I know we're parents, but still, we didn't have to grow up so fast. You were always more parentish? Parentilious. If I have a career, then we have to go out on our own. And if I blow it, then my entire family suffers. Mrs. H, I don't think I'm ready to be the man of the house. I like it when you're the man of the house.
So you want me to cook and clean and take care of you for the rest of your life?
And I'd be very grateful.
Ben, you're using me as your crutch. Now this has got to stop.
Well, what do you mean? You can't take away a man's crutch.
You have to make your own decisions without my opinion. And if you fail, you fail. You deal with it. Now, I got you another tryout. And whether you use it or not, that's up to you.
Wait. You asked the coach to give me another Oh, man, now he's going to think I'm some mama's boy in law.
No comment. Fly away, little birdies. Good luck, world.
So I guess you're mad at me, too.
What, that you're scared of growing up? I know the feeling. Van, you're not alone out there, okay? Whatever happens, happens to us. You know, we're a team. And I got news for you. You do not have to be the man of the house. We both will be. We succeed together and we fail together.
You mean it?
Yeah.
So do we think I should try out for the team?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. And hey, if I don't make the team, it doesn't matter because you're still going to become a dentist.
Oh, what? Trying to put all the pressure on me? Just make the team.
Okay.
And just think of it this way. If everything else goes wrong, we can always live with Mom for the rest of our lives.
Bye.